Look who decided to show up, Mr. HDR.
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing absolutely well.
Good.
Doesn't he have a great bike? This thing is just outstanding. He rode up here this morning, and I think it was about a 4.5 hour. He hit a little bit of rain, but not too terrible. Today on our first day, so today is Sunday, and he got in here about noon, right? About noontime. And then we just chilled out, talked for a little bit, and so now we are gonna go head out and hit a couple roads. You look up, a couple clouds, not too bad, just a slight chance of a thunderstorm. We'll get through it. We're all packed. There's Mr. Bodine walking out right now. But we got a great set of bikes here. Of course, the best one of them all is the Batwing. We're just going to talk that, all right, because you guys are all Road Glide Nation, land sharks, right? But a great group of guys, and we are so excited. We're going to go hit a couple roads today on the Windy 9. I can't wait to show you guys. So before we get started, we had to come eat. So we came to this place called Shade on State Street, which is actually really tasty. Bob and I came here our first night down here, and no issues, right? This morning we go in, and I go in, then I had to use the restroom right away, and the other two guys were getting a seat, and I come back out, and they're nowhere to be seen. So they kind of ditched me. I'm walking around like a freaking doofus, you know, trying to find where these guys sat down. And, you know, a nice couple, my friends kind of left me hanging here, said, "Oh, did you come in with two guys?" And I'm like, "Absolutely I did." And they said, "They're out by their bikes." So I come out here and these guys tell me, "Oh, there's a 45-minute wait." So we went to Plan B, and you can't really see it, but it's right through those trees over there is Texas Roadhouse. So, you know, being the three guys we are, and we're smart and all, we're like, let's go over there. And come to find out, the 45-minute wait there. So we said, nope, not gonna wait that long. So then Plan C, Taco Bell. Jack, I'm gonna put Jack HDR right there, has this nice little map that he got from like the tourism place. And this is the Windy 9. And I know you can't see this, but essentially this is all 9 roads right on the map. So we're actually right there by Athens. And what's the name of the place we're going to? What's the Lazy River. Lazy River. So that's that yellow one right there. So we're gonna follow this all along the river down here, right by the West Virginia, right here. And then we're gonna beat right back up here in Athens. And this is kind of our first road of the day. And it's 100 miles. So we're gonna enjoy it, and that's where we're heading next. Gotta get some gas first though. Okay, let's see. Would you like a receipt? No, well, it's gonna give me one because the no button doesn't work. See, I'm hitting no.
It's not going to give you gas.
Yeah, I just want gas. Is it pumping? It's not pumping. Yes, I'll get a frickin' receipt then.
I bet that's common shit you hear at your house too.
No.
Are you pumping? No, it's not pumping.
No, it's not pumping. It's not pumping gas.
I'm not pumping. You ride.
I already hit the.
Giddy up, baby.
Okay.
We're going
92. Got it. Hey, I'm pumping. Was that you honking?
Wedding.
This is what happens when you try to sync your camera going 50 miles an hour. So right now, everybody, we are on the Ohio River Scenic Byway. Is that the name of this, guys? Is that the official name? Or otherwise known as Route 124, otherwise known as the Lazy River part of the Windy 9. And the boys have been calling it the Windy 9, and it's like stuck in our heads now. So I mean, look at those views over to your left. As when I left earlier, we were leaving from the Taco Bell. We got some gas. And speaking of gas, yeah, well, that's a good segue, right? Taco Bell. But I tell you what, though, I've got my two buddies along with me, which in front of me is Mr. Harley Dayrider. There he is waving right there. Is that him? Okay, which one of you guys are freaking honking? Just so you know, if you ever go and you do the Cenas, right, or the Cardos, and then you have those things like on maximum output, so like it's super loud, and somebody does this, oh God, your ears are killing you. So I just want to let you guys know paybacks are going to be a bitch. Oh my God. I wish I could like mimic it for this in this video, but I can't. But this is about, I think, 100-mile stretch of road that does a loop. And it started from Athens, Ohio. Cheeseburger. That was a cheeseburger.
Dude, did you actually hit that with your foot?
I almost did hit that with my foot. That was an actual cheeseburger wrapper, like from McDonald's, I think it was.
Did you actually do that to open up the wrapper just to see if it was something you wanted? Whether it was a cheeseburger or a double?
Dude, that looked really tasty, too.
That was really impressive. And
I'm in the mood for bacon right now. I don't know why. I'm just like got this.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody will comment about the safety of that, but
No, I know.
What was it?
But why the hell do you have a freaking cheeseburger in the middle of the road? I mean, they could have at least ate it. It looked full. It looked like somebody just threw it out of their window.
Yeah.
Was it fresh today?
Some little kid probably threw it out.
I'm thinking we're nowhere close to a McDonald's, by the way.
I know. Like we're in the middle of freaking nowhere, man. I tell you
go
what,
back
though,
and track the cheeseburger origin. What happened there?
the history of the cheeseburger. So, guys, our plan is to continue to ride this. Now, if you look straight ahead, we just stopped at some boat docks, and we're going to say, we call it, all three of us watch this channel called Miami Boat Docks. Okay, thank God for editing, because as I was just talking about the Miami boat ramp, something flew in my mouth, and oh my God, I was like choking, and these guys were making fun of me, but that's the magic of editing. You don't see this, but we call it the Ohio boat ramps. And so we had some little drone wars out there, and here's a little clip of that. And we're in the clear Ohio River. It's not that bad. This is a nice little beach.
Colin's from Maryland, so I guess this is a better beach than Maryland.
It is. I mean, I got a couple weeds and some mounds of dirt. It's not bad. Got some landmarks down here, like a trash can. A couple disposable plastics. We're in good shape.
Yeah, why you look for a 6-pack of beer and sitting in
Hey, look, there's a pool noodle down there. See it, the blue thing?
Oh, let's go swimming.
So we could technically get in the river. I don't know if it'll hold all three of us up. Unfortunately, when we came out of the boat ramp, we got this nice little weather warning. So if you look ahead, now if you guys have ever seen that movie Terminator, it came out, you know, the first one that came out, at the end of that, when Sarah Connor was she was riding to the sunset with her Jeep, and they had these diabolical skies. I don't know if you guys remember that scene or not. It was at the very end of the movie. It looks like that. So we got all these clouds in front of us, so we are going to try to beat this, but we put our rain jackets on just to be safe. But hopefully I'll pick you guys up towards the end. All right, we're in the middle of the road here, and no cars are coming either way. And if you notice, we stopped and took up the entire road under this little bit of shelter, this little grain thing. And as you can see right in front of us, we got some sprinkles, not a lot.
If you care, you go out there and take it this way.
You're saying I should go out there and get wet? I'll do it for you. So here I'm gonna get wet for the sake of Mr. Bodine 52. See, you guys can talk, yeah. And I don't know, guys, about you, but that's probably the worst possible storm I've ever rode in.
That's the worst for me.
For sure. Bob, you agree with you, man? That was actually scary. And we were trying, guys, and unfortunately we took all our cameras off her, and then we stopped, and you saw a minute ago, we stopped in the middle of the road, and and I put my pants on, and it was bad, because we were getting lightning was on the left and right of us. So we drove about 5 miles in that, and we've been sitting here probably about 10 minutes just waiting it out. And then we had our, we were earlier in the day, we were talking about with a couple friends of ours that are giving us grief. They're like, it's supposed to rain today. And all day I'm like, oh, look, it's perfect. It's not going to rain. And the guys kept telling me, Colin, you know what's going to happen now. It's going to freaking downpour on us. And sure enough, that happened. So note to self, never talk about weather when you're riding. Well, since it is in the end of the video, so what I'm going to do here is give you guys a quick trivia, make this, because this video is probably running too long anyway. Okay, so Stephen King, the famous author, Carrie and Christine, or whatever those other books that he decided to write. Dude, king of horror. Anyway, he's really into Harleys. So he's a big Harley guy. Now, he thinks this bike, it's his favorite bike of all time from Harley, and he rides it. It's an iconic bike. Do you guys know what it is? and has nothing to do with a bat wing. So figure it out, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you guys know that. Now, hopefully you learned a couple things about safety today, or what not to do, or follow the 3 of our channels, because I'm sure we'll have videos on it. And it was an epic adventure, let's put it that way. But we're heading back now. I think we probably got like 20-25 miles left on this beautiful lazy river. So I'd like to thank Bodine 52 and Harley-Davidson for joining me on this vlog. Now you guys get out there and ride, be well, and talk to you soon.